Welcome to the Startup Passport by eConsulate. Today I'm joined by Geertje Zeegers. You are the regional manager for the Netherlands and Belgium for Too Good To Go. Thank you very much for joining today.
You're welcome.
Could you tell us a little bit about Too Good To Go?
Yeah, we are an app against food waste, which means that we help partners, so bakeries and supermarkets, for example, who have food left over at the end of the day that they can no longer sell. They put it on our app against a reduced price. And then as a consumer, you can reserve it and pick it up. And with that, we help them prevent food waste.
And in terms of growth, how does it look in the Netherlands, let's say right now, or also generally with Too Good To Go? Where does the company stand right now? So
we are growing quite fast. We express everything in meals saved. We started in the Netherlands in 2018. And currently we have 4 million users on the app, and we have about 26 million meals that we've saved in the meantime.
That's good. That's quite a lot.
Yes.
So that's for the whole span of being active in the Netherlands.
Yes, that's for the whole span. And of course, we are growing year on year. So we started out small, and it's been growing quite rapidly. You'll have to excuse me for the growth rates because I don't know them off the top of my head. But we are expanding both in the Netherlands, but also in terms of scaling, because we have a dream of a world with no food waste. And if you want to, have a world with no food waste, you also need to expand to different countries.
And right now, are these countries where Too Good To Go is active mainly in Europe or also outside already?
Yes, so we have 16 European countries. And that is including the UK, which technically is not Europe anymore, but okay. The US and Canada. And as of next month, you'll find us in Australia as well.
So you could say that it's definitely going quite well. Why do you think that is? Is it mainly because people get to save food and that is something that a large part of your community, of your users want? Or is it also because people can actually also save money, of course, by getting a lot of groceries for a huge discount?
Yeah, you sort of answered it for me. So it's both. There's 3 reasons why people save food with us. One is for saving the food, so for the planet. The other one is indeed because it's a good deal. And the third one, funnily enough, is the fact that it's a surprise, what you get. Some people love it, some people hate it, but quite a few people love it because you go pick it up, you don't know exactly what it is, and you get surprised. It's like a little happy celebration moment once you get your bag. So those 3 reasons is mostly why people use Too Good To Go.
And did you encounter any boundaries that Too Good To Go has within the service? So let's say there are supermarkets, cafes, restaurants that are participating. So they need to make sure that they give away the food before the expiration date. Is that correct?
Or on the expiration date.
Or on the expiration date.
Yes, and they still sell it through the app, so they still get money for it, but they sell it on the expiration date typically.
And did you encounter any difficulties with that? Because I believe in the Netherlands or also in a lot of European countries, technically supermarkets, let's say, are not even allowed after the expiration date is done to give away the or some of the groceries for free to other people because there are certain regulations for that. Is that anything that you have encountered as well, or is that something that is not applicable because you get the groceries or the customer get the groceries before it runs out?
Yeah, so that's why we keep the solution super simple. So because the supermarket, they can no longer sell it or give it away after the expiration date, but they can on the day itself. So of course they already try to do that by reducing prices with discounting, for example. If they cannot make that work, then they put it on Too Good To Go, but always on that day, so never after. So we don't really encounter those problems. Because that's the way the solution is set up.
And could you identify a certain target audience? Is it more of young people, students maybe, who don't have enough money to spend on groceries always, so they win with that as well? Or is it also just generally people that care about the environment?
It's a mixed population. So students is definitely one of them. So we very often, when I encounter students, they are some of our best users. It's also a lot of families with kids. So a lot of parents actually do this also to because it saves money, but also to show their kids about the planet, which is, I think, super cool. And there's quite a few elderly people who do it because they have a bit of time. So then they go for the the good deal effect. So it's different kind of populations basically.
And now you're tapping into new markets. Of course, you said you're expanding globally. Is there anything that the company needs right now or could benefit from in order to make this transition to go even more globally?
Oh, that's a good question. I think people. I think that's the big one. Finding the right people to bring our mission across and to make sure that we get the partners on board. I think that's the biggest quest, I guess.
So would you say that Too Good To Go is more of, let's say, advertising with the message that they have of also saving food or being sustainable?
Sorry. And I realized being people is quite a broad thing. I mean, more like people to work for us rather than consumers.
Yeah.
So our challenge is more, as a lot of companies have, especially in new markets where we are not that well known, to get the people on board to work with us, to work for us, I should say. So it's not necessarily about advertising or that, because once we get started, very quickly the word spreads.
Okay, and I think this is an ideal situation for the company that is sort of growing so fast, or that you have the ability to grow so fast, that you have more the demand on the side of people working for you. So thank you very much for sharing all this information on Too Good To Go, and thank you for joining the podcast.
You're welcome. Good luck.